Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy JacksAfro991, and what I've got for you today is a last first challenge. Before we get into that, special thanks to Crew Chief channel members who are Grandpa Goes Gaming, Azana Sea Lion, and of course Matt Jam, our newest channel member. If you want to join, click the link below, join button, and you can join yourself. Now we're on an American account, as you can see here, and we're going to be doing a last first challenge. This was last week's Steady Race C around Interlagos, and we're in a 917 hybrid there, the Porsche. And starting this one right at the back, we decided not to set a lap time here. This is just going to be just what we can do. I'm still in the process of getting ranked up into the A+ on the Americas account. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe. We're on the way to 2,000 subscribers. Obviously, we have done this one after Monday Night Live, so we had a bit of experience on track. But this was I think the Thursday night or the Friday night. It could have even been the Saturday night. I can't quite remember which night this was now. We're going to get started here in 15th place, and we're going to do our best to actually try and get a good position in this race. So can we get a last to first? Let me know down below before the video starts. Let me know your thoughts. Now anyway, we're going to start here, and we're going to be starting medium tyres. We do need to make a pit stop later on in the race, so we'll be switching over to the other tyres. The American goes off there, so we're not going to see that driver on track for the rest of the race. Someone else gets a penalty, someone else ghosted. We're going to get past one Brazilian right here. Can we make that two Brazilians? Just one for the time being. Sorry, the 919 hybrid I meant to say earlier. Now, Luciano is just ahead there. Oh, we have to make evasive manoeuvres there just to get out of the way, but we do luckily get out of the way on time. Luciano loses it. However, Zizao, I'm not sure how you said the name, but this awesome Red Bull livery has just got past us here. This guy started right behind us, so also someone that's eager to get through the pack as well, I reckon. We got T just in front there. We get punted there from behind. And the driver does go off track, so I don't know what happened there. I think they outbroke themselves. But overall, we're going to just about survive that. There's a bit of time to the guys ahead, but that's okay. We will have time to fight this one later on. As you're probably noticing, I've got no livery on here. I don't actually have the car on this American account, so I'm just renting this. However, oh, it looks like the guys ahead just changed positions there. Looks like the T is going to serve this penalty. So that's going to hopefully bump us up into P11. So, yeah, I don't actually have any liveries or really anything on this American account. It's just still getting started on it, but definitely want to try and get it ranked up. But I thought I'd show you guys some love on the American account. It's been a while since we've been on here, so it'd be nice to show you guys. So we're up into P12 right now, so we do still need to make up a couple of positions. I can't speak today, I do apologise. But we do see the guys up ahead. We've got a Brazilian and an American. We're going side by side. Now, in fact, actually, there's now three people immediately ahead of us now, so we're still looking at the back of P9 at the moment. Now we're just going to keep things steady here. You did get dirty, yeah. Oh, it looks like the American just shunts off Zhao there, but Zhao does make a shunt back. But I mean, fair game, you know. I suppose it tastes of their medicine, but either way, Zhao backs out, which is appreciated, so we can actually go up into P10. Zeka up ahead. I'm not sure you say that name there, but does go a bit wide, gets a penalty, and goes wide here again. We just about avoid contact, just about. But look at that penalty, it's now 1.5 seconds. So we're going to easily get this position at the end of this lap. We're looking for a way around at the moment. Can we do it? Yes, we can. We just about get that all on track. So we're up into P8 right now. So far, we're having a very good stint right here. As you see, we're just cutting to these amazing camera angles on GT7 from PD. Great job here, PD. Absolutely love the camera angles here. Do you guys like this style of video? It's been a while since we've done a proper race overview on the channel, so let me know down below. Maybe leave a like. If we could maybe get, I don't know, let's say 15 likes, maybe I'll do another one of these at some point, if I can, obviously, if I'm fast enough. I felt quite good about this one after Monday Night Live, so I thought, you know, it might be worth trying it for this video, and here we are. So far, P8. Started this one in P15, I think. So far, so good. Now, Demetrio is just behind us, actually just ahead of us here at 5/10. We've also got Zhao just behind us, so we do need to be mindful of Zhao's positioning at the moment. But I'm fairly confident that we can hopefully stay ahead, especially this uphill section right here, the uphill right-hander. The dirty air is quite prominent, and we're defending this one, but look at this, we just have the space. We are going to make it work. We do defend it a little bit, but we actually are okay. It looks like Zhao has very good racecraft on track. Obviously that incident with Lucio earlier and the American was probably a bit questionable, but at the end of the day, you know, mistakes do happen, you know, so. But overall, I know I've been alright so far, and that's the main thing, obviously, you know, hopping on board. We do want to try and get a last to first, and we also want to get this clean as well, so we're not going to make any incidences here. We're just going to keep it all on track, keep things all safe and secure, as you guys know I like to do. So we're just progressively getting through this race here. As you see, we've got 14 laps of this race. We're going to be pitting around lap 6, I think it is, and we're going to be going on to the soft tyres, I believe. So we're going to be attacking later on. So we got our gap now to 6 tenths, actually just about 7 tenths nearly, to Zhao behind. Now we see the Argentinian just up ahead here, who's going to go off track. Looks like they get shunted by a ghost there, but I don't know if that's Demetrio or if that was just generally just a connection. I'm not really sure. Either way, we are going to get promoted though up to another position, which is nice. We're going to go slightly closer to Demetrio. Still looking for the right timings to really move up the order, but as you see, we're 15 seconds away from the leader, Lieutenant Dan, who's I believe is on the other strategy on softs at the moment and going to go mediums later on. So obviously on that basis, we hopefully have that to play to our advantage. Demetrio gets a penalty there, 1 second. That's really unlucky there for the Mexican. Obviously we want to try and avoid getting penalties because, as you guys know, getting penalties in these daily races are just absolutely savage. They cost so much time. I mean, that second for Demetrio is probably going to cost the title of maybe about 2.5, 3 seconds overall because the long straight. I suppose it does help having hybrid in this one, which deploys automatically. But still, it's still quite painful. But there we go. We go past Demetrio. They're now out into P6. We're in P-Steve right now, or the cursed position if you guys are Tiffany fans. So hopefully we can catch up to Jeff and Bite up ahead. Those two Americans in P4 and 5. At the moment, P5 isn't too far ahead at 3.7 seconds. Still a while away, but in these cars, it doesn't feel quite as long as it could be. Although Zhao, again, is still behind us, only lurking at 4 tenths. So still ominously behind us, just looking for the move. But obviously at the moment, we are keeping Zhao at bay. It'd be nice to perform well here, because I do think I had a bit of pace for this one from Monday Night Live. So hopefully this will get us closer to getting that A+ rank on the Americas account. I do plan to do more American racing at some point, actually, just generally just to do more with this account. So if you guys want to see that, obviously let me know down below. I really enjoyed doing this one. I'm racing with new people. I think we chatted after the lobby after this. A couple of people were saying hi, so it was really nice, good to see. Now Lieutenant Dan with the fastest lap right now, 19.4. I'm confident I could maybe set the fastest lap here. So we're going to try and aim for that time when we get onto the soft tyres, or whatever time is the fastest at the time. But Jeff right now, 3.2 seconds. Russell is in the pits there from the soft tyres, so now we're going to go onto the medium tyres. Now can we come out ahead of Russell? I can't remember how long the pit stop time is now. I think it's closer to about 35 seconds. I could be wrong. But it does take ages, these pits. But you also get a bit of a pit bug as well, which I'll show you guys later on. You can kind of see a pit bug developing. So hopefully PD can get on that and sort that bug out as soon as possible. We're going to come out ahead of Russell, which is nice. I don't know how far ahead Russell was, but either way we do jump Russell for the time being. And we've actually taken off a second to Jeff, which is good. So now 2.4 seconds. Again, Zhao is just behind us there, as you can see, in the Red Bull livery. So, again, ominously looking for the move, and I'm trying not to get intimidated right here. Just trying to stay focused, keep ahead. If we make any mistakes, we're just going to keep a calm composure. But so far, we've actually avoided trouble quite a lot, which is good. Jeff now, 2.2 seconds, 2.1 seconds. That gap is slightly coming down. I can see that orange livery just pop in there in the distance. It looks like he's got he's got a penalty there as well. So let's see what the difference is going to be here. I'm not sure how long that penalty is. Russell leaves the lobby there. I'm not sure why. What's happened there? Lieutenant Dan in the pits. Lots going on right now as we're nearly entering the halfway point. But look at that. So Jeff has just had a penalty there and 7 out. So I'm going to guess that's about maybe a second. But look at this gap. It was 2.4, 2.3. And as we're going to go into the pits, we've got that down to 1.1. So we're going to go on to the soft tyres now at lap 6. So we should hopefully extract just over 7 laps worth, about 8 laps in total. Hopefully we can extract that lap time here. We're really going to need to if we want to, try and make up some positions. So there's Jeff just up ahead. Look at this gap. He massively got that down after that penalty. There's the bump. Weird pit lane glitch. I don't know why. Just it is the way it is. So Zhao goes up, Zeka gets promoted as well, so we're into P8 right now. Considering where we started P15, I will take that for the time being, but now I'm on my soft tyres, I'm ready to start climbing up the order. So I'm going to look for a way around Jeff, ideally sooner the better, because the dirty air can cost a bit of time around here. We've got 31 seconds to try and find, although I think the top 3 guys need to pit still. I could be wrong, but I believe they do need to pit still. So we're very, very close to Jeff and Zeka now. Can we get the move done here around the tight right-hander with our very fresh tyres? We're going to look for the move. We're going to take the dive. Door is left wide open. We leave each other plenty of room. Great to see. And he's still there. So we are being mindful. I think we got a slight bump there, but we are still alive. And that's the main thing here in this fancy livery. But look at this. We're going to try and power out here. Can we get the... Yes, we got the inside. Good, good, good. Right, there we go. Up into P7. Is Zeka going to go in? Yes. So we don't have to worry about Zeka now. So just over halfway point. Halfway through the race now. And we've just changed our camera view just to see the guy behind. See if we're going to get a dive bomb. But luckily we don't. So we're going to go back into our standard view. It was a bit weird doing that, to be fair. But I needed the mirrors at the top because I wasn't sure if the driver behind wanted to dive bomb or not. Luckily Jeff decided not to. And I appreciate that. So good racing with Jeff there. A bit of argy-bargy. But we got past eventually. Again, you can see the beautiful look of the 919 hybrid Porsche. Absolutely fantastic car to drive, this one, and the hybrid is just insane around here. So I really enjoyed this. I think I do need to find a bit more pace in general, but in the GT ones especially, these Group 1s are quite tough cars to drive and obviously hard to tame as well, but I definitely think this is the easiest to drive one. Looks like Bite gets it wrong there, goes off track, gets out of the way just on time luckily. So we're now looking nearly into a podium position. So you see, I can't pronounce that name, but P1 has gone into the pits, the Brazilian. So going onto the medium tyres, I think. So that should hopefully mean good news for us. It means Zhao, who was behind us originally after the pits, before the pits, sorry, is now into P1 with Lieutenant Dan just behind in P2. Now P1 had a bit of a gap to us. Okay, now it's gone on to soft tyres, never mind. So it looks like the Brazilian up ahead could be competition for us later. We know we should get one position back from Zhao, so we should be looking at a podium here. But not long left of this race now. Can we make it work? We just need to execute a good couple of laps, not make any mistakes, avoid penalties, and just basically keep things all safe on track. Luckily, the 2 guys behind are battling, so that's giving me more time to break away, which is kind of essential right now. I need to try and break away as quick as possible and as smoothly as possible, as we really want to try and find every little second out of this lap. But a 19.9 is my fastest lap right now, so I think once we find a bit more pace, we should hopefully be catching up to the guys ahead. I'd like to be the fastest one in the lobby here, and although this is an A, B, and I think it's A, B and C rated lobby, this one, I can't quite remember all the ranks now. I still like to try and get the fastest lap, so we're going to try and do that. I think we are on track to it. I can't remember my sector times now. I think I had the replay on as we hit the checkpoint. But look at that, we are actually in purples in the start of the last sector here. And Zhao is in the pits now. Are we going to jump Zhao, or is Zhao going to stay ahead of us? I'm not too sure, but we should find out as soon as we get to the pit exit part. Again, keeping a tight line here, trying to minimise our inputs. If you guys have seen my lap guide, you know how to drive this track. Now, it's a tough one, but we do get the fastest lap right there, so happy days. A 19.245. So we have jumped Zhao there, I think, and we're going to find out properly in just a second here. Yeah, he's not at the exit of the pits, so we have done a very good job to extract our lap times out of these soft tyres. Although the tyre wear, as you can see, the bottom left there is looking a bit worse for wear. However, there's not too much of a complaint in terms of handling with the new tyre physics from 1.19, 1.20, I can't remember which one it was now. But one of them changed the tyre physics, and yeah, basically you can just drive them as fast as they can go all the way till the end of their life. We do improve our lap time to a 19 flat. Pretty pleased with that, I've got to be honest. I'd like to try and get into the 18.2s, sorry, 18.8s, 18.7s, but I don't know if I'm quite able to now. I've only 2 laps left to go as we jump forward there. Now, 6.3 seconds to the guys up ahead. We've still got a while yet, but there's obviously we do still have pretty fresh tyres, and we're still setting purple sectors, so I'm still confident I can catch up. And with the fastest lap as well, it's given me a bit of a confidence boost. Now, 8.1 seconds to the leader now, Lieutenant Dan, who at one time was comfortably leading in this race with the fastest lap. Now that I've taken the fastest lap from Lieutenant Dan, we can see if we can try and bring down this gap. Obviously 8.1 seconds is going to be tough in 3 laps time, but it could be possible. We could do it. We just need to make sure we're hitting our braking points perfectly, pretty much. Yellow flag is out. Is that? I think that one could have been a back marker there. Oh no, yellow flags are back out even. Are we going to see what happened there? I don't think so. I think that one could be... Yeah, I think that one's a back marker there because the lead is 6.8 seconds now. So we have gained 2 seconds that lap. There is the driver there. I think they just got caught off track. Very unlucky there. But here we go. So 6.7 seconds to the leader, 5.7 seconds to the Brazilian up ahead. This is it, guys. A lap and a half, or just under 2 laps to go. Can we make some magic happen here? This would be fantastic if we can. Penultimate lap right here. As you see, our tyre wear is starting to get a bit low. I'm getting a little bit worried about it, but we should be fine to go through to the end. At least at this rate, we should be safe anyway. And we're just navigating these corners, as you see. We're just going as smoothly as possible here. Not pushing too much, but we are trying to make sure we are maximising our capacity. Now we're going to hop on board here with the Brazilian. As you see, is going to go a little bit sideways there, and I don't know why, but actually just kind of, I don't know, these guys have a bit of a an accident and kind of go argy-bargy, kind of both tagging each other there. And you're going to see here, we're going to see the Brazilian make the move. No, not quite yet on Lieutenant Dan. But look at this, you can see these guys are not really getting along here. I think Lieutenant Dan might have brake checked him, but I don't really know. But I think Lieutenant Dan just wants to kind of break away. But the Brazilian's not really happy with what happened at the end of Sector 2 there. So you're going to see here, yeah, absolutely brutal move on the final lap. Luckily, Lieutenant Dan doesn't get reset there. But look at this, 2-second penalty there for the Brazilian. I think that's fair enough. Bit of a massive penalty for a big incident, to be honest, from that driver. So, but honestly, you know, wouldn't expect anything less. If you're going to make moves like that, you know, you should get penalties. So anyway, we're going to hop back on board with this Brazilian here, who is, we're going to go off track. So punts off Lieutenant Dan once again, and that 2-second penalty is going to go up. He's going to see here, there's Lieutenant Dan in the barrier. Really unfortunate there for Lieutenant Dan, but that driver, the Brazilian, is going to pick up another couple of seconds penalty. As you're going to see when we go back over to that. So we've gone up into P2 right now. Is P1 still on the table? Well, I think it is now, because that penalty has definitely gone up from 2 seconds. What are we looking at here? I think that's 6 seconds. Yeah, that's 6 seconds of penalty. Oh, absolute painful right there for that driver, but with nowhere to go. We're going to go up into P1 on the final corner of the final lap, and look at that, guys. I'm going to cross the line, and that is going to be, as it excited me, crosses the line, that's going to be a P1 finish. Absolutely superb race that. I'm really pleased with my performance there. We did manage to beat these guys, and it wasn't an easy one by any means, but we did keep things on track, kept it secure, didn't panic too much, and look at where we finished, P1. Really pleased with that. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Definitely the first time I've done the first challenge on YouTube, and if you guys want to see more, let me know down below. I'd really appreciate that. Like and subscribe if you're new, as we're going to watch this beautiful animation play out. Look at that, P1, 14 positions raised, increased that race. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers guys.